Hi everyone! In this video I'm going to show you how to create a shipment plan on Amazon Seller Central. So you can generate the FBA labels that your manufacturer will then put on the cartons that will be shipped to Amazon FBA warehouse. So let's jump onto my laptop and I will show you how to do it step by step. Okay, so when you are in your Amazon Seller Central, you need to click on the hamburger icon and go to inventory and manage all inventory. Okay, then you will see all the products here that you sell. So first, before creating a shipment plan, you need to create an Amazon listing, product listing, to be able to create a shipment plan. Okay, so you have your product listings here all on this website, all on this site. So for your new products, the listing status will be out of stock and you will need to click replenish inventory. So let's do that. Click replenish inventory here. So first you need to put the ship from address. If you are shipping directly from China to Amazon FBA, then this address will be the address of your Chinese manufacturer. Okay, so ask your manufacturer for the complete address and you can click here ship from another. I already have my address of the manufacturer put here, but for you, you will have this blank and you will need to put ship from another address. And you will need to click here add contact. Okay, when you click here add contact, you will have the country region, so you choose China, the company name of your manufacturer. Here in the full name. And for the street address, you put the street address of the manufacturer, the city, district, the province, the postal code, and the phone number of the manufacturer. Okay, and then you click save and close. Then you will need to create a new template here for the packing details. Okay, so click here, create new packing template. Let's name this template template 1. And you can put also your product name here. So here you will click case pack. Since you are not sending your first inventory on a pallet, I assume, because you will just order a small amount like 100 to 200 units, then you will need to click case pack. If you are sending larger amounts and manufacturer will send it on a pallet, then you will need to click the single SKU pallet. Okay. But in most cases, when you are a beginner, you will send the pieces in separate cartons, which won't be on a pallet. So you just need to click case pack. Okay, so here it asks you for the units per box. So you need to ask your manufacturer on how many units he will put in each master carton. Okay. Usually, manufacturers pack your products in a way that they put, for example, 20 units in one big box, right? And they have like 15 of those big boxes, okay? So you will need to ask your manufacturer how many units per box will the manufacturer pack, okay? So how many units of your products he will put in each master carton, in each box. Let's say this is 20 units of your product in each master carton. You'll need to know the master carton dimensions in inches. So let's say it's 20 inches per 20 inches per 20 inches. You need to ask your manufacturer about this. Then you also need to know the box weight in pounds. So let's say that your manufacturer says 20 kilograms. You need to change 20 kilograms to pounds. It will be 44 pounds. So you put here 44. Remember that there is a maximum box weight that you need to be aware of. So to learn about the maximum box weight, you can click here learn more, or you can just type in your Amazon Seller Central in the search box at the top the maximum box weight for shipping, because there is a restriction on that. Okay, now you choose who preps the unit. So who puts the FBA labels that we will generate, who will put those labels on the on the master cartons. So usually you will ask your manufacturer to do that. It's much cheaper for your manufacturer to do it than for the Amazon FBA people to do that, okay? Because it will be more expensive if Amazon does that. So select the category here, and you will put here no prep needed, and click save. Who labels the units? Seller will label the unit. So it means that your manufacturer will label the unit. You will tell the manufacturer to label the units, the cartons, with FBA labels. And you need to click save. Okay, so now you choose the template that you just created, template 1. It says that there is 20 units per box, no prep required, and that manufacturer will put the FBA labels on each carton, okay? Now we need to tell Amazon how many boxes we need to send. So how many cartons we need to send, those big cartons, right? So for example, you ordered 100 units. So it will be 5 boxes, because in each box you have 20 units, right? So 20 times 5 equals 100 units. And then you will click here, ready to send. Click here, confirm and continue. Then you have the options here that you will ship to the Amazon Fulfillment Center or to the Amazon Warehousing and Distribution. Amazon Warehousing and Distribution is just like a storage that Amazon created. If you don't have the space in Amazon, if there's no space in Amazon FBA for you, because you have a limit on how many units you can send to Amazon FBA warehouse. If you have a limit and you want to send more units, you will just need to send to Amazon Warehousing and Distribution. But don't worry about this at the beginning. Usually when you start, you will have like 100 limit for the Amazon FBA. So it will be enough for you to send the first shipment. So don't worry about this at the beginning. So you click here, Amazon Fulfillment Center. There will be a placement fee that Amazon will charge when, and that Amazon FBA warehouse will charge when it will receive your shipment. So now here you will click use your own carrier, ask your manufacturer to ship the products to the Amazon FBA warehouse. So the manufacturer will ship the products to the FBA warehouse. So use your own carrier here. Then you need to choose in how many shipments you will ship to Amazon. So I usually choose minimal splits, so there will be only one shipment. So don't worry about those shipping costs, and this won't apply to you. You will just pay the placement fee. The shipping cost is just estimated for you to know how much it would cost to ship, but for the shipping you will pay your manufacturer, okay? And Amazon, and you will pay just the placement fee to Amazon. So this is just the estimation. So choose minimal splits. Then you will need to choose here small parcel delivery, because you will be just sending 5 boxes. This is a small parcel delivery. If you are sending in the future more boxes, like for example 100 boxes, and you will then need to click less than and full truckload. For example, if you are sending on a pallet, then you will need to click less than and full truckload. So for the beginning, just choose small parcel delivery. So now you need to choose the delivery window. So this is an estimated date when your shipment will arrive to Amazon FBA. So ask your manufacturer what's the estimated shipping time from the manufacturer to FBA warehouse. So for example, if they say that it usually takes 2 weeks to ship by air, and one tip for you, ship by air when you are sending small amount of units as a beginner, okay? Because it will be much faster. I know it will be more expensive, but it will be much faster. And for 100 units, it usually won't cost you that much. If you want to If you want to save money, then ship by ocean, but ocean shipping usually takes 2 months, and that's a lot of time when things can change and when new sellers could come in and when you will be less competitive, okay? So I usually recommend for the beginners to ship by air. So for example, your manufacturer will say that he needs 2 weeks from now, that your manufacturer will estimate that the shipping takes 2 weeks. So we'll just need to put here a date. So for example, let's say today is the 1st of November. So 2 weeks will be 15th of November. So we'll just maybe from the 15th to the 22nd. So this is the delivery window when Amazon will expect your items. It's not that important, but it just tells Amazon when to expect your items. Now you will need to ask your manufacturer which carrier he uses to ship the products. So for example, he will say that he will ship by FedEx. So you need to here choose FedEx here. And how will that be transported? By air, okay? If you will transport by ocean, then you click ocean. But usually I recommend for the beginners to send by air. If you have low amount of units, like 100 or 200. And if they are lightweight, okay? Because shipping by air is expensive, especially if you have a very heavy product. But for the beginners, I recommend in all of my videos that you choose a lightweight product, and this is the reason for that, so you will have a cheaper air shipping. So make sure your product that you choose is lightweight, like below 1.5 kilograms. So let's say that your manufacturer told you that he will ship by FedEx, and so you choose FedEx and air here. You then need to click accept charges and confirm shipping. So see here, the placement charges will be just $22. This is the placement fee that Amazon FBA warehouse will charge you to receive your items, okay? So click here, accept charges and confirm shipping. And then you will have the FBA labels shown, and you will need to download those FBA labels, okay? And that's it. You then give those FBA labels to your manufacturer, and you will need to tell your manufacturer to put each FBA label on each master carton, okay? And that's it. And then you ask your manufacturer to put those FBA labels on each master carton to ship your product to Amazon FBA warehouse, and the address to ship it to is here, ship to. So you need to tell your manufacturer to ship here to this address. Then when your manufacturer has a tracking number for each master carton, you will put the tracking number, tracking details is the final step. You will put the tracking details for each master carton. And when you click go to shipping queue, you will then see all your shipping in a list. So summing up, creating a shipment plan is just for getting the FBA labels. You are not paying Amazon to ship your product to FBA warehouse. You are paying your manufacturer to ship the products from the manufacturer to FBA warehouse. You are creating the shipment plan to A, get the ship to address, and B, have the FBA labels that your manufacturer will put on each master carton. Give your FBA labels to your manufacturer. Your manufacturer will put the FBA labels on each master carton, and he will ship the products to Amazon FBA warehouse to the address that you have in the shipment plan that you just got from the shipment plan. If you have any questions about creating a shipment plan and getting the FBA labels, just put it in the comments. I will always read and reply to all the comments. In this video, I showed you how to create a shipment plan on Amazon Seller Central. So you can get the FBA labels and ship your products directly from the manufacturer to the Amazon FBA warehouse. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel for more Amazon related videos, as well as some motivational videos. Thank you and have a great day. Bye!